Hi guys! So I realized that I don't do a whole lot of like fully affordable looks. I don't always do like all like high-end or expensive either, but today we're gonna an affordable look just because, you know, I'm not gonna say drugstore because I don't actually own any like Maybelline or Elf or Wet n Wild palettes, but I do have very affordable options. Like I have this ColourPop. It's only a £6 palette, and ColourPop's not expensive at all, so obviously a £6 palette is going to be hella cheap. We'll just do that. So we're gonna do the Maybelline Age Rewind as a eye primer. It's super yellow, which is why I don't like using it on my face. Besides the fact that I feel like it goes into all of my creases. We're gonna go into this just... I actually have the Dream Street palette coming, and I'm super excited. I bought it off of Amazon, which means I probably paid a little bit more for it. When you don't usually buy from ColourPop and you already have like a full order from Amazon and you're just trying to get, you know, something added to the cart, and you've been wanting this and you think, oh well, you know, why not? I mean, I'm buying other stuff anyway, might as well. We're just gonna use it as a yeah, we're just gonna put that there. And it's not that I don't like drugstore brands. I used to have a lot of it. It was just like 8 years old, and then I started saving up to get more expensive brands, and so I wasn't necessarily spending like a $10 to buy this palette, or, you know, I was literally saving everything so I could get this palette or this palette. So all of my other stuff went expired, and I just haven't gotten any other drugstore. This one was actually given to me. It was dumpster dived. If you can't tell, one of the shades is missing, but that's okay. Like, I'm not, that doesn't bother me. Go into that one. I have noticed, and it's not always the case, not always, but sometimes, or most of the time, a lot of the higher end, and I'm not talking like Chanel and Gucci, and I don't even know if they make makeup, but I'm not talking about like Bobbi Brown and them, because I don't own any of them, but I'm talking like Anastasia, or even Morphe, or the Juvia's Place palette I have, where they're just a little bit more expensive. I find that their quality is just so much better. Even this it's not sold at Walmart, and it still has the drugstore price, but it's just that step up. It's not sold at Walmart, which makes it feel like it's not drugstore. But its quality and its shadows is next level. I mean, it's pretty and pigmented, and they just do so many affordable. I'm sorry. I think they're like 16 pan palettes. That might be wrong. Are they 12 or 14 or something? I don't know. Their bigger palettes are like 16 bucks. That's nice. This ColourPop, probably way cheaper, and I'm getting exactly what I want. The look is coming together very nicely, and has required almost no effort on my part. When I saw Rock Christy Beauty start reviewing BH, and then I realized she had an affiliate code, or a code where if you followed her link she made money off of the product. I was like, well, it wouldn't be so bad if the shadows were good, but using a couple of them, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think I'll ever be a fan of BH. But this color pop is so nice. Kind of wish I had this color because I looked it up online. And it's like a champagne-y color. Very, very, very pretty. Goblin King, wherever you may be, bring that concealer brush back to me. Have I asked the Goblin King to take my kids away? You'll never know. Oh, she's pretty. I mean, I bet you that champagne color is prettier. But that is pretty. Take a little bit of that dark brown I was using before and just blend. She was talking highly about the ColourPop Villains collection, and that I actually feel like is probably a good quality. I don't know. I was just watching her talk about the BH Cosmetics, and like she'd be like, oh, this shadow is powdery. Oh, it's not, it won't blend out the way I want it to. And then she'd be like, but it's a really great shadow. And I'm like, any shadow that's hard to blend is not a good shadow. It's like saying this pen's great, but it doesn't write. So, here lately I've been using this Maybelline Fit Me, but honestly it's not my favorite. I find that this one's more full coverage. This one's a little bit more on the yellow side, but they both oxidize. And if I'm gonna oxidize one color, I'd rather oxidize yellow than pink because I kind of look like a little pig. It like literally looks like I'm wearing kids' Halloween makeup and I just went for the red and the white, or the, if they had a pink shade, just plain old pink, and I just went to town on my face. I want to try some of those Milani liquid lips. At least I think they're liquid lips. I could be wrong, but I really want to try one. This is the one I prefer out of all the ones I've tried out at the drugstore. I've tried the Maybelline Fit Me one that goes with the foundation. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I've tried the Age Rewind. Don't like it. This one I like. I just try not to use it so much because I do like it and I don't want to run out. But if I were to run out, this is probably the most affordable out of all of them, so that's good. I don't hear anybody talk about the Wet n Wild concealer at all. Like, didn't review it, not good, not bad, just don't talk about it at all. And I think it's pretty good. Like, if I'm gonna reach for a drugstore concealer, that's the one I'm gonna go for. Now, since I know some of these products are a little dewier than what I'm used to, my two absolute favorite from the drugstore are this Fit Me and this Coty Airspun. be fit me. This one is a little bit more my skin tone, so it's not really going to brighten, but it will matte everything down. So now we're locked in, and we're gonna do my brows because I really want to. Now, I went ahead and got some drugstore brow products. Technically, I already had some, but before I got the Precisely My Brow from Influencer, I actually did use some drugstore. This one is Brow Style Defender L'Oreal, and then this one is Revlon Color Stay. And I don't think there's much left in either one of these because I did use them up. Yeah, see? There's a little nubbin. But, I've kept it because it has a little nubbin in it, and I don't want to get rid of it until I use it all. And then I have this L'Oreal Brow Style. Ooh. Heck yeah, I can go with a clear one. Yeah, since I ran out of my Benefit, that one will actually probably work until I can repurchase. Because I do like it, it's just, it might be a little waxy, so I'm going to have to be careful. I forgot to prime my face, but this one has been my favorite for a little bit, so that's what I would have gone in with. I actually do like the one that's supposed to be my color. This one is just a tad warm for me. Like, maybe in summer it would be okay, but right now it is way too warm. I got this one with Dulce de Leche color last year, and I actually used the Dulce de Leche color until I hit pan, like, well, past when I hit pan. Okay, we're gonna go in with this bronzer. I don't particularly like this bronzer, it's just a little shiny for me, but a lot of people were raving about it on YouTube, so I decided to get it and try it, and it's just, it's too shiny. Mario Badesio. This bottle is like $5 or $7 maybe, $5. I get it at Ulta, and I don't know if that's the only place you can get it, but that's the only place I've ever seen it. You know what? This one is definitely become my favorite. I like the Wet n Wild, but this one's what I'm gonna go in with because I'm digging it. The closest Ulta to me is about an hour away, if not a little bit more. So I don't even follow this, but if you have the luxury, I definitely recommend buying your products from Ulta, or at least buying the first time from Ulta. Like when you test it out, you're going to spend a little bit more to test it out, but if you don't like it, you can return it. You can't do that at like Walmart or CVS. So try it out from Ulta. If you like it, then continue to purchase the product from your local drugstore because you already know you like it. So I'm gonna go in with the butter bronzer. Or the butter highlight. I actually used to have the butter bronzer too, and I actually didn't like it as much as everybody raved about. I'm gonna go in. I can't even tell if you can see that. That one you can tell. So, I know this is gonna sound stupid. When an influencer talks about how poor they are, how broke they are, and then they turn, or how broke they used to be, and then they turn around and they're like, they can't wear this, or they can't use that, or they never wear this, or they turn, Laura Lee did I gave myself a Walmart makeover, and I'm like, that would be I bought new clothes. Like, because most of my stuff comes from Walmart. And she always talks about how broke she used to be. I'm like, you make it a challenge, but that would be exciting to me because that means I get new clothes. I don't know. It just kind of like, it doesn't irk me. Like, it doesn't hurt my feelings or anything. It's just like, do you not understand that for a lot of people, that's not like a challenge, that's their like everyday life. Even though you claim to be poor and grew up poor, like, wouldn't your Walmart be like where you got most of your clothes? We're just gonna go in with my favorite. I was a size like 16 by the time I reached my freshman year of high school, and my sister was size 0. So I was getting all her hand-me-downs, and I was upset because I didn't fit any of them, and I was like, no mom, I like need different clothes, I cannot wear these. And she was like, yeah you can, lose some weight, quit eating, blah blah blah. So I struggled for years trying to fit into clothes that didn't fit, and most of them were Walmart. So it's like, rant over. If you enjoyed this look, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.